Welcome to Exchange Rate 3K TV. It is the 22nd of February 2022, taking a look at Stellar Lumens, which has finally entered into, on its 3-week chart, the first full Ichimoku suite of indicators that it's ever had. So that's bullish. Um, but really, from an Ichimoku perspective, it's stuck in the horrible place, which is inside the cloud. Looks like a pretty equal place between the top of the cloud at 54 cents and the bottom of the cloud at 8 cents. It's a little bit below the middle of that line, but I think you get the point that it's just kind of stuck inside that zone. Structurally, the candlestick here is fairly wedgish in nature, but we're below that right now. There could be a dramatic drop south. If we look at the volume profile, you can see that we're in a thin part of the node. The thickest part of the node previously was up at 19 and a half, 19 point, the 0.1925 level. And then we don't really see it get thick again until roughly 13 cents. So does that mean it's going down that way? No, but that certainly is a risk that exists. But overall, as long as the Chiku span over here stays above these candlesticks, it should be just fine. And again, you know, uh, Ripple or not Ripple, sorry, XLM is one of the few altcoins that has not made a new all-time high yet. The last time that XLM made a new all-time high was back in January of 2018. So it's been 4 years since it's had a bullish break there. But it did achieve a new all-time high close on the 3-week chart at 63 cents back in April of last year. But ever since then, it's just been a trudging move to the south. Taking a look at the weekly chart, really don't see much of a relief here at all either. Continues to be very bearish there's no support in the Ichimoku system on the 3-week chart, and on the weekly chart, same thing. There's no current support existing here, and so it looks like it could just continue to drive further south. Really won't see any relief until there's some type of weekly close that returns back above the Tenkan-sen, which would have to be around 25 cents even. And that's kind of where that would have to be at. Despite all that, the RSI is still in bull market conditions because it hasn't dipped down to 30 yet. So that is the one thing kind of holding out as a bit of possible relief for bulls here, is that there could be a little bit of a rally. But as far as weekly charts concerned, I mean, it's a little mixed on that end, but definitely still trending south. Daily chart, I mean, excuse me, Stellar, of course, faced a lot of selling pressure. Like the rest of the cryptocurrency market. You go back to, let's see, where's the 15th? Actually, just the 17th, which was on last Thursday. And yeah, last Thursday to today, it's dropped almost 25%, 23.82%. So that's a pretty significant drop. And from the recent highs that it's had, it's still down 78.57%. So it's been down quite a bit from those highs. And really not showing a ton of a sign of relief here. But if there's a zone where, if we measure, how much did Stellar lose from its all-time high to the lows that were found here in 2020? Actually, just not including those. I'm sorry. Go back to 2019. 96%. So a 96% drop from these most recent highs. Actually, let's just take it from that all-time highs close. Let's just go. 96% would bring us down to, it actually create new lows. So that'd be really bad. So yeah, Stellar just kind of sitting in that 18-cent level, holding out here. Don't see a whole lot of reason to expect it to break above higher. Of course, I was teaching a little bit ago, so I better put those back. The only thing that may generate some relief pressure here on the for bulls is if it continues to create these daily gaps between the 10 cents, then there will be a mean reversion back up, but that'll probably only limit it up to 20 cents. Of course, if the broader market catches a bull run, Stellar will probably follow it. And yeah, there's just not a ton of bullish outlook here. It's likely going to have to be, for anything bullish on Stellar, you're probably going to have to find it on Bitcoin first. Or Ethereum. There's just structurally and GAN-wise not a lot to see here. But I'll keep it updated as needed. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.